guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tiffany, and if you haven't been here before, welcome. If you have, welcome back. Today's video is just going to be about getting rid of things that you maybe aren't sure you want to get rid of, or you're not sure if you're going to use it again. So if you're not sure what things you should get rid of, or if you're not sure of what things you're actually using on a regular basis and what things you might miss if you get rid of them, or you're holding on to some things just in case you need it in the future, I have a few questions you can ask yourself to find out if you're actually going to need that item or if you even really want to keep it around. So one of the first tips you'll probably hear and that I'm going to give you is to ask yourself if you've used it in the last X amount of time. So maybe 30 days for you, or 90 days, or 120 days. Just pick a set amount of time and ask yourself, have I used this in the last 30 days? You can also ask yourself, will I use this in the next 30 days or 120 days? And if you haven't used it in your set amount of time that you feel is appropriate, or if you don't think you're going to use it in that same amount of time, then it's probably something that you can let go of. And something else that you can ask yourself is, does this item bring me joy? Or does it serve a purpose? The KonMari method suggests that you hold the item in your hand and ask yourself, does this item bring me joy? And if it does, then you should hold on to it. If it doesn't, while you're holding it, you don't feel like it's bringing you joy or it's going to serve a purpose, then it's okay to let that go. So it's definitely a process. Something that brings you joy right now may not bring you joy in 6 months. So this is something that you can do every few months, or again, once you've decluttered a lot and then you feel like there's more that you could declutter if you want to. Something else that I've been working on is, if it's something that you really love and you've used so much, say it's a pair of jeans and you've just worn them for the last, 4 or 5 years straight, and you've only rotated between one pair or maybe 2 pairs of jeans, or are they so faded or tattered or worn that maybe they don't look so good anymore, or maybe they're on the verge of being irreparable, then that's something that, even though it means a lot to you or you value it a lot, that you are gonna have to consider getting rid of pretty soon, and maybe finding a new pair of jeans to replace them that will be just as awesome and you'll feel just as good in. And then something else that I also do if I'm still, after asking myself all of those questions, unsure of whether or not I should ditch the item or still hold on to it, is to put them in a bag or a box and leave them out of my sight for a set amount of days. So whether it's 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, you just keep it out of your sight for that amount of time. And then if you haven't thought about those items or you haven't needed those items, then it's probably a good indication that you don't need them and that they don't bring you joy. So then that would be a good way to kind of narrow down the things you're still totally unsure of. So those are just a couple tips that I've been using and that have helped me with some of the harder to get rid of items, or the items where I feel like I might need it again in the future. I'm not totally sure. So I hope that this video is helpful. If you have some tips or questions that you ask yourself for those kind of hard to get rid of items, please leave them in the comments down below so that I can start incorporating those into my routine as well. I hope that you guys found this video helpful. I hope that you all have a great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.